Hi, this is Mrs. M with the Janitorial Spot. So now we're on video number 2 of actually going step by step on how to start a janitorial company. So we stopped off on the last video with you have done your walkthrough and now you've gathered the information, you're ready to submit the proposal. I suggest a 5-page proposal. The proposal should be the cover sheet, the intro, that's the cover sheet, thanking them for allowing you to do the walkthrough. You've walked through, you've asked them questions, you've gone in confident and poised, you've asked them, or you basically have let them know things you know about their company, how long they've been in business. Try to work that naturally in the conversation, but it will let them know that you're interested in knowing more about them as a customer, as well as a potential customer for you. But you want to make sure that you let them know that you've done your due diligence and your research about them. Because you want it to be a good fit. Not only do you want them to want you want to want them as well. Because you can have some customers that it is just too challenging, their attitudes, just the way they are. You understand why they have a turnover. It's not the cleaning companies, it's the actual potential customer. And that might be a sidestep. You might want to, sidestep them as a customer. They may not be worth it. So do your due diligence and make sure you get that feel before you start. It's a partnership. It's not just about them liking you. It's about you liking them as well. I know a lot of times companies want the janitorial companies to feel desperate, but they need us probably sometimes more than they realize they do. We provide, in the industry of janitorial, we provide excellent service and we should be proud of what we do. And we are actually giving them very, very valuable service by coming in and making sure that we keep their facilities clean and healthy. And that's the attitude you want to make sure you go in there with, and they'll know that you feel that confident in the cleaning industry as well. So when you're preparing the proposal, you've got a 5-page at least proposal. The cover, which is your intro. You've got your contact information intro and thanking them for their time. And you would also have your second page, which is your table of contents. On your third page, you're going to have your scope of work. That's what you walk through and promise that you're going to provide the services for. The next page is your fourth page. You're going to have what makes us different, or why would you select us. Definitely want to say why they should go with you. And everyone says the same thing. So really be mindful of what reasons you're giving and give facts. We know that we're going to be able to reduce your turnover as far as their employees turning over if they were doing the cleaning themselves by 100%, because now you're going to, actually you're going to outsource the work to a cleaning company. Some companies that already have their employees doing the cleaning, they're calling in all the time and they're having a turnover. So you're going to take care of that problem for them. You're going to clean for health, which adds value when you're cleaning for health. That means you're going to reduce their employee call-in rate because they're going to have a nice, healthy, clean building. And we have a lot on cleaning for value and cleaning for health. So if you're interested in that, I'm going to give you some information and make sure you check us out at the end of this video. You're going to make sure you give them at least 3 references. Now, if you have never cleaned, you don't have references, then you're going to give personal references. You're going to make sure that you do that as a minimum, but you should have at least 3 with email information for them to contact and phone numbers. And what the relationship is, if you actually have them as references, you're going to list them with their email information, point of contacts, how long you've been doing the cleaning, and what type of cleaning you've been doing. And then you're going to put on the last page, you're going to have your insurance cert information. If you do not have insurance and you're just getting started, please make sure that you know how much it's going to cost. You could put in there that insurance certs will be provided upon request or upon awarding of the contract. Now, if you put that in there and you do not have insurance, you do want to make sure that you know exactly what the cost is. You've contacted the insurance carrier, and you know exactly what you need to get insurance. Because the last thing you want is not to have insurance, and they're looking to award you this contract, and it comes down to you cannot get the contract because you don't have insurance. Not a good look. Not something you want to do, especially when you've done your walkthrough, you've done all those great things. So make sure you have that in place. That is the 5 to 6 page proposal that you want. Make it colorful, make it fun, make it interesting, make it yours. So when you've done that, this is really important. When you've done your walkthrough, you're going to get their business card, the potential customer's business card. Now, at the walkthrough, you want to discuss if you're going to email the proposal. If you're going to electronically submit the proposal, which there's apps that you can do that nowadays, or you're going to do it the old-fashioned way and bring it back to them. That is a personal choice. I like the third choice, bringing it back. Why? Because you get a chance to interact with them again. You get a chance to know they've received it, look them in their eyes, and thank them again. I also suggest 2 days, no more than 2 days. Now, the time frame for your proposal should be within 24 to 48 hours from the walkthrough. Scurry back and get those proposals together. And if you have a pretty good system in place, it shouldn't be hard to get a proposal together because you've got your generic cover letter. You're just changing the name. You've got your references already ready, what makes us different ready, and your insurance information. So getting the scope of work should be the only thing you have to do. Now, the other thing you want to make sure of is that you find out while you're there, or let them know while they're there, while you're there on the walkthrough, what you propose to do. Or if you're going to bring it back, make sure you get a time frame on when you're going to bring back the proposal. Like I said, it should be within 24 to 48 hours as a turnaround. If you're going to email it, let them know that. I'll email it to you within 48 hours. I will drop it back by within 48 hours. But you want to give a time frame. And what else you want to do? After you've dropped off the proposal, you want to actually go to the store and get a thank you card, a little small hand-scribed, not an email, but a hand-scribed thank you. You can get them at the dollar store or Walmart for less than nothing. Now you're going to say thank you in something that most people don't do. You're going to actually hand-scribe a thank you for allowing them to allow you to come in to take the time to give them a proposal. If you hand deliver the proposal, make it look great. Make sure that you've got some exciting colors as your cover. Put it inside of a binder. I suggest that you actually get a personalized, proposal package made up that looks really professional. That may take some time, but at the very least, get a folder with your with your website colors. So if your website colors are green, get a folder, a binder that's green, and make sure it looks really nice. Hand deliver it. Do the 2-day subscribe note that you sent to them thanking them, and you should have a time frame in mind on when they're looking to fill the slot for doing the contract cleaning. If they don't, follow up. Also, if you do not get it, ask them why. That is going to give you an understanding. Were your prices too high? Was it that they didn't feel you have the experience? But that gives you a chance to work on and make it an opportunity and not a challenge, an opportunity to improve. If you get it, congratulations. The next thing is you and your crew asking and finding out during the walkthrough if you're going to do an initial clean. And we will have our third series in this video on starting a janitorial company in just a minute.